could be. And there it was, the thing that would become his nightmare, the self-propagating nanite integration supercluster, or the seed for short. This would be the source of his problems for a long time to come. Should he just flip a coin and be done with it? He couldn't think of an answer to what was asked of him. He doesn't even know how to go about finding an answer. No matter what he did, wouldn't he be killing people? And a lot of people. Too many. He wished Sophie was still here. She would know what to do. She was always decisive. She wouldn't even have thought long about it. Whatever her gut told her, she would have just gone with it. But she wasn't here. She was robbed from him by the same monster that robbed him of his peace of mind when he crashed his ship into her house. And he had to ask so much of him, of all people, because Matthew happened to be the closest, because Ambassador couldn't be bothered to contact anyone else. He had a ship to repair and the sea to manage. And what was he supposed to do? If he went around telling people that there was an alien living in the basement of his deceased girlfriend's house and that the alien gave humanity an ultimatum, he would likely be sent to a psych ward. Even he was tempted to believe that he was actually crazy, that he was imagining the whole thing. And what would happen if they did believe him? Would they declare war? Matthew just couldn't picture a scenario that would play out well. He still hadn't confronted Ambassador. Ambassador had stolen his best friend when he crashed into her house. He knew it wasn't intentional, but he couldn't help but blame the alien. Nobody asked for the alien to come here, and he needed someone to blame, just like everyone else needed someone to blame. But he knew it was unfair. He remembered how he was found when outside of her burned-down house, how the papers were so quick to speculate that he had burned it down as a result of some childish fight or other strange theories. It was a small town, and theories ran faster than water. And Tyrant at the paper factory wasn't above making baseless rumors, even more outlandish. And here was the actual cause of the incident, the one that was blamed on him initially, the one who not only stole his best friend, but caused him to become the subject of ridicule and accusations. He wanted to redirect all that anger. He kept buried all through that. He needed to. He wanted to. He was so angry. And just around the corner was the very creature that could justly take that blame. But how do you confront a giant slime alien monster that casually wears an even larger stone golem-like structure like it was a pair of jeans? The same alien monster that apparently has the technology capable of transforming all life on Earth and wiping it out. You don't. So he could only do what he always did, suck it up and avoid the problem. And that is exactly what he wanted to do with the other problem, the ultimatum. But he couldn't just ignore this problem. Doing so is no different than making a decision. He sighed as he moved away from the wall. He knew his attempt at spying from around the corner would be in vain. The ambassador could see everything that happened within the facility, but the small act of cowardice, hiding around the corner, still added a modicum amount of mental relief, and gave him just enough of the courage he needed to keep moving forward. But as he made his way around the bend, he froze. All his previous thoughts went out the window. His brother, who should be in school, was running around, playing in the facility with what appeared to be a laser rifle. And he was shooting at everything. He just couldn't understand it. Structures that were being built instantly as the nanite swarms passed by were being destroyed one by his brother just as quickly. He didn't know what they were meant for, but they looked expensive. But that rifle looked dangerous. Tall black pillars that seemed almost like graphene rose up from the ground, growing into various structures, twirling, dividing, flowing like liquid. And as the pillars formed together, A blast of neon green lighted up, completely silently before exploding, shards going everywhere, before sinking into the ground and starting over. And his idiotic brother was giggling as he blew them up. How? Why wasn't he in school?